guys, what's going on? Lila here. So, it's been a hot second since I did a review. So, I'm going to talk about Warcross by Marie Lu. I did a buddy read with Dayton when we read the first chapter. I know he is behind still. I don't know what his update has been. I haven't really, asked him or, talked to him. I'm not liking how this is positioned right now. That's better. So, I just want to give, my thought and, just talk about, the book because I thought it was really good. I finished it in, 3 or 4 days. Normally, that doesn't really happen for me. But I loved the world and I loved how it was written. So, I just kind of want to talk about my feelings and, what I thought about it. If I don't remember everything, I apologize. It's been a while. I really should do these videos, right when I finish a book because so my memory is fresh. But I'm always either working or very lazy. So that's a problem. So we're just going to dive right into this review. I really need to find a good method. Also, I don't own it. I read it on my Kindle, obviously. So sadly, I don't have a copy yet. I'm planning on eventually getting one. But now since I finished it, I don't really see the need of getting it. I know when I first started on a Kindle and I want an actual copy. I've done that before. But yeah. So let's just get right into it. So basically Warcross. The easiest way for me to explain what Warcross is it's basically a video game. And everyone, well not everyone, everyone has these glasses and you put them on and you're in a virtual reality world. And it's kind of like these VR games and there's tournaments and championships and it's very everyone is very passionate about these games, and then you have the tournaments with the very how do you explain it? The higher people in the games, the best players or whatever. This is set 10 years into the future. So really when you think about it, when you're reading it, wow, this can be so soon. This technology could be happening before we know it kind of thing. I find it very strange. I saw it in Christine's, interview with Marie Lu and they were talking about it. I was like, oh wow, I didn't even really think of it that way. I didn't realize it was only 10 years into the future. So when I was first reading, I'm trying to think of his actual full name. I know I wrote it down. It was Hidos? I don't know. I'm totally saying it wrong. But I pictured him as a really old guy for some reason, and I don't know why, because he's only 21, but for some reason in my head, I just thought of this old guy, because of so much money and it's all the technology and he's only 21. He's a billionaire and he basically owns Tokyo for the freaking crying out loud. But our main character, Yumika Chen, she's a bounty. I wrote shit down because obviously I haven't been able to remember everything off my top of my head. So if you see me looking down, she's a bounty hunter. Basically, she tracks players who do illegal things on the games just to make a couple extra money. She hasn't been able to pay her rent for 3 months or so, and she's struggling, her and her roommate. She was kicked out of high school. She's not doing so great for herself. But Hito ends up giving her backtrack. Basically, not gonna spoil anything else. If you haven't read it, all that fun jazz, I'm just gonna continue talking. So, basically, she hacks the game. She's a hacker. Basically, she has her normal account, and then she has a separate account that she hacks, and that she's, extremely high levels and everything. She hacks into the games, and the opening games, and there's a glitch. And she doesn't realize it, but everyone ends up seeing her. And she basically wins, and everyone's like, who is she? What is she? What is she doing? And Hito gives her a call and flies her to Tokyo within the next day and, pays, years of rent or whatever and, sets her bank account. It was an insane, transformation from A to B, so quickly in a series, in a book that I've never, experienced before reading. And I was just like, wow, that's insane. That was a crazy, feeling to read, to feel so happy for a character that you were just rooting for and constant good things that were happening. And then she gets to Tokyo, and the world of Tokyo in this book is this, like, you just want to travel there and you want to go there because of just all the technology, like, and just thinking about, like, what our future could possibly be 10 years from now with that technology drives me insane. So basically, Hito and meets up with Emika. I like her nickname M. She basically, they meet up and she tells him, oh, I need you to be my down low and, like, kind of, like, find you're a bounty hunter, so you need to find this person, and they give him a name, Zero. And he's kind of like an insane hacker, and he's going through the game, and they just kind of need someone to get him. And throughout it, she's put onto a team. And I love the team, and I love the people, I love the characters in it, and it was everyone fits so well together, I feel like, and it was just like, she made these friends, and then finally everyone knew everything that was happening. It wasn't a secret anymore, because Zero ended up bombing their, like, dorm, and, like, everyone got hurt, and it was, like, terrible. Like, it was really bad. Her and Hito ended up developing feelings for each other throughout the book, and I loved it so much. I shipped them so much, and everything that happened, all the calls, the texts, like, I loved in the book how the text messages were actually shown as, like, a text message, like, screenshot, and I thought that was, like, super cute. I'm also very happy this is not just a standalone, and this is actually a duology, and I'm very, very happy for that. And I'm like, give it to me, please. And so they basically, she goes through the games. She's really good, actually, like, when you don't really realize it. I'm not loving this angle whatsoever. One day I'll find, like, the best angle, I promise. Let's see. I love also Em and her dad. She doesn't have her dad with her anymore, but there are flashbacks. A lot of flashbacks, and they are so adorable and so cute. He was a painter. No. Well, yeah, I feel like there was something about painting that was involved, and I can't remember exactly if it was her or him, but he kind of got into the gambling world and, like, lost a lot of money, and, like, he was struggling, and, like, she was trying to do everything to make him happy, and it was, like, a really cute relationship that you saw. And then what we found out Hito was able to do was link up the glasses, so, like, him and Em were able to, like, mind read each other, like, telepathically, like, communicate with each other, and I thought that was kind of creepy in a way, because, like, you're kind of controlling someone's head in a way, and that's what his goal was, mostly, in the end. He wanted to take all the bad away from the world, and I get it, and I understand where he's coming from, but I don't think it's the right way to do it, taking it from people's minds, because I just don't understand how you can just, like, be, like, okay with just, like, taking all the bad away from someone when part of the bad is what is also the good. Like, you are the good and the bad. Like, that's what makes you as a person. So that's what confused me just a tiny bit. So we found out the whole, like, bombing, and then at one point during the story, Hito almost gets shot, almost gets assassinated, and Em has to go about like nothing ever happened. She has to go to karaoke with her friends and her teammate, and it's kind of like, it's hard on her, and she doesn't know what to do, and she's constantly nervous, and I just feel so bad for her. Like, she just has these feelings for this person, and like, he's so higher up than her, and she can't really do anything about it. But as we get to the end, we find out who Zero is, and it happens to be Hito's like long lost brother. I cannot even say his name. I'm not even going to try to. But as kids, they were at the park, and his brother ended up getting kidnapped, and ever since then, basically the reason why he created Warcross was so that, like, just something about safetyness, and like, he wanted to find his brother. And at the second his brother was mentioned, I was like, it's freaking Zero. Like, I knew. I read it and I knew. I was like, my mind was blown. Like, literally blown. But I just love Marie Lu. Like, a lot of people told me, like, that she's, like, not good. She's killed people before. Like, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to give her a chance. And I personally loved the world. I just loved how it wasn't just, like, very descriptive. It flew very well. And I appreciate that in the book. I'm actually reading her take on Batman, which is a younger, like she's taking on, it's basically Batman, it's called Batman Night Walker, and it's Bruce Wayne before Batman. Like, teenager Bruce Wayne, and I'm loving it so far. I'm almost in, like, the 50s, and I just started it, like, today and yesterday, and it's so good. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review and talk on Warcross. It's probably one of, so far, my favorite reads right now, and I hope to be doing more reviews. I'm keeping up on, like, top of them. Like, I'm going to start taking notes. Like, I'm going to be more prepared. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.